My name is Amira Rose Davis. I'm an assistant professor of African and African diaspora studies. So I'm an adoptee, I was a teen mom. Unless you're sitting with me in a calculator and you see my oldest kid, you wouldn't necessarily know that. And I had my daughter when I was a sophomore, but I never stopped school. Everybody around me assumed, oh, you're gonna drop out, you're gonna drop out. And instead, I was like, no, this is actually just what I need to continue. When I went to grad school, directly from undergrad, and the school I went to, Johns Hopkins, you have to write a first-year paper right away. And while I was doing that, I found 3 black women in the archives who played baseball with the men in the Negro Leagues, so I ended up writing my first article about them. So the origin of my book, Can't Eat a Medal, really goes back to graduate school. The book itself looks at black women before Title IX, and it really considers both the way that they work as athletic workers, so their labors in sports, but also how they work as symbols. I have a huge network of people, and we, for the last 5 years, have been doing a weekly show that is about sports, but from a feminist lens. It's more of a talky podcast, however. So American Prodigies is very different. American Prodigies is an 8-episode narrative podcast about the history of black girls in gymnastics. But I spent a year interviewing black girls and women in gymnastics from the 80s up till today. It's an enormous undertaking. It's a lot of work, but I've been thrilled about how it turned out.